How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a Nintendo eShop news update. Now, before I get started with the video, I want to say that I stand with the people of Ukraine. It is heartbreaking to see what is happening right now in the country from the Russian invasion. For anyone living in the country, please be safe. If you're fighting, I have high respect for you for defending your country, democracy, and freedom. Now, I was also reading that I was watching a news video of the former president saying that he was willing to give his life up for his own people, even though he's not the president now. But he was willing to actually go around carrying a gun, and the current president and even the prime minister of the Ukraine seem to be also doing the same thing. So I think that's pretty good. And in some ways, I kind of hate to say this, but in some ways I have more respect for them than I do for the people of my own country, of our leaders. Anyway, but we're not going to get into that. Let's get into the main reason why I made this video. So following the Russian invasion into Ukraine, companies around the globe are punishing the Russian government. While it's not really fair to punish those not directly involved in the attacks, something needs to be done to try to deter Russia from its recent actions, from continuing doing these. Because especially the leader, not going to say his name, but especially with, it's just going to continue. So companies like Microsoft, BP, Google, even Ubisoft, and even Apple, and many more businesses, they're punishing Russia by either limiting or halting sales in the country. Well, Apple is just altogether halting sales. Now, Nintendo is finally taking action, which I'm happy. On the Russian Nintendo eShop, it is no longer possible to buy content at this time just in Russia. And this has nothing to do with the Wii U or 3DS eShop shutting down next year. Whether Nintendo is doing this in support of Ukraine or not, is unknown. It is possible they could just be doing this because it's a foreign company, Japanese company, and they might have to do this as because Japan, all the United States, the UK, I believe even Canada, a bunch of NATO countries, and even countries like it was either Sweden or Switzerland. I can't remember. I don't believe they're NATO countries, but they could be. But the point is, even neutral countries, not NATO, non-NATO countries, are still standing with Ukraine. Not that this is going to be guaranteed to stop everything from happening. No, I kind of have fears that it's not going to. Something else is going to have to be done. And I'm actually thinking my own country might actually get pulled into going to war, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, these are difficult times now, and it's just, I don't really know if there's really much we could do to avoid it at this point. But we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, but just stay safe wherever you are in the world. Kind of sucks that this will punish even Russian citizens have nothing to do with this attack, or attacks, I should say. In fact, there's even military members that seem opposed to this, and there's a bunch of them surrendering. But let's not talk about that. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot about the Ukraine on this channel, I don't think. But since it related to gaming, I kind of felt like I kind of wanted to talk about it. Stay safe wherever you are. I don't think this is going to be permanent, what Nintendo is doing, but we'll have to see. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.